What's up guys, Bo here, bringing you a video today of some Overwatch first impressions. I didn't actually record audio when I was playing the game because I honestly didn't expect to like it that much. I'll go into a little bit more detail about that. I've been paying a little bit of attention to this game as people have been talking about it more and more. I wasn't that interested just looking at the art sort of phase of it. It was more my friends and people I actually know started talking to me about this game and saying, you know, Pypo, you need to go check out Overwatch. And I was adamant that I wasn't going to play it or try and play it. I had a little bit of Blizzard hate going on since the Nostralis thing kind of went down. And I honestly was planning on not playing this game. But it's in free beta right now. So I got convinced to download it overnight on my shitty Australian internet, which took literally 6 hours to get. But I was asleep. I made sure to do that stuff before I'm asleep because it takes so fucking long to download for me. But I downloaded it and launched it today, and I've just kind of... I don't want to say fell in love, but this is really fucking fun. Like, it's... I didn't expect it to be this fun. Now, the reason I'm going in I didn't expect it to be this fun is I thought it's TF2. It's TF2 ripoff, or it's a TF2 clone, or it's just TF2 brand new, you know, some spanking new toys, whatever. But the game flows really nice. Like, as you see here, I'm playing Tracer, which is this kind of character, one of many characters, by the way. There's so many more characters than I thought there would be. And she doesn't really do high DPS. She does a really, I'd say average to high DPS, if I can land my fucking shots here. But what's really unique about this character is that you can kind of sprint forward, but it's like an instant teleport, and you have 3 of those that charge, so you can really get around the map fucking quick. On top of that, your E ability is to go back in time, which is like reversing time back to a previous point. And this can be optimized to kind of, if you lose a bit of health, go back to when you had health, or just get out of a sticky situation. And I kind of just started playing her by default because when I got into a game, you get these little tips that pop up on the side that are like, hey, you guys don't have much DPS, or you don't have much tanks, or whatever the fuck. So I was like, oh, we need a DPS, whatever, I'll just choose Tracer. And just by chance, fuck me, it's like super fun. I've tried a lot more since actually recording this video, and I have to say that honestly, I'm liking the healing more than anything, which is weird for me. I'm not usually a healing type of guy. I'd much rather, like, I'm usually like, if I was playing TF2, I'd play engineer, and I like my turrets, and there is one of those in this game, which is also fun to play. But there's something really satisfying about the heal in this game. I mean, it might be because there's so many more people that I can heal, and there's a lot more stuff going on, it seems like, in a game than in TF2. But it's just, oh man, I like, I'm sitting here talking about this game, and I want to be over and done with the recording so I can get back in and play it. That's how much fun I've been having with this game. Some of the points I should make is that does seems I can't tell. I've only played about 5 or 6 games, but there seems to be some imbalances right out the gate, mainly with the turret character. There's a character that can go down into a turret. He's just a robot guy, and I honestly don't know if it's working as intended, but he seems to one-shot pretty much anyone that gets into his line of fire, and he can kind of plant himself just in a good spot and rape, just absolutely destroy people. But it's kind of like, if I knew the positions of the map, and I feel like if I had more map awareness, which all comes in time, I would definitely, you know, be able to maybe manipulate it in such a way to where I can jump on top of him or get behind him. But even when I do that, I seem to always not be able to kill him before he notices me and one-shots me, sort of thing. But that hasn't been happening recently because I've been sticking behind my tanks and healing them. And God, a good tank and healer combo in this game is really fun. And this is one of those things about this game. If you watch this 1v1 I'm having with this guy right now, that makes this game super fun. Like, you see me fucking up here because I'm retarded. But you got little health packs around the map. I saw that one down there. So I'm like, shit, I'm going to loop back around and get this health pack. Once I get away from it, come in, and then I'm shooting. And you don't run out of ammunition, so there's no real worry about that sort of stuff. But you see I like reverse back time, get my health back. And it's really fun. And there are, if you're wondering, melee characters in the game. Completely melee characters. There's some like hybrids where your ultimate might be a melee and you have some kind of average range attacks. But everyone seems to be pretty unique. You have like your sniper classes and your healing classes, tank classes, then you have like supports that do a little bit of healing, a little bit of damage, and like usually some other thing. Like there's a lady that puts down teleporters and stuff like that, which isn't a huge help in some modes, but in a lot of the modes, your res point is going to be pretty far away from the action. So if you can get down a good teleporter, it means that basically the respawn time, which is already like 10 seconds, and then a 10-second run back, it's now 10 seconds, and then you're there immediately. A lot of people don't play her, but I think there's a lot of potential for some good combos to be found out. You know, I don't think it'll ever be like, you know, best in slot. I don't know what else to use for that. I guess cookie cutter teammates. I think it's gonna be one of those games where you have to keep changing champion depending on the other team's sort of thing, because it literally seems like there's counters, I guess would be the word for it. And I like that. I actually really like that. I like the idea of everyone being OP in their own right, but then you're also not as good versus this other person. And then it's like that for everyone. Everyone has like a weak point, everyone has a strong point. Because that's, to me, the best way to balance the game is, you know, you're not going to be able to balance it 100%. You're not going to make all these characters equal in any way. But if you make them so that they have their strong point, which makes them strong against certain champions, but then also their weaknesses, which make them weak against other champions, then that's really cool and interesting to me. And that's something I really like. Like Tracer, for instance, I complain about getting one shot by that turret guy, which might be my weakness. I'm really squishy. But then she has so much maneuverability and so much action. It's just amazing. Anyway, guys, that was probably my second game of Overwatch there, and I fucking am enjoying it a lot. I'd recommend it, but I'd also warn you that the price tag is pretty fucking high. I haven't bought it yet. Even though I'm this into it, I'm still contemplating whether I'll buy it or not because of how expensive it is. It also has the potential to have in-game purchases. There isn't any yet, but there looks like there could be. So just be a little bit worrisome when you look at this game, guys. Anyway, have a good day after the video, guys. I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.